Alright, y'all, welcome back. This ain't gonna be no coon hunting video, sorry. Of course, you'll probably see that from the title by now. But we've had a significant amount of rain in the past couple weeks. So I come out here to the property to fill up coon feeders and ride around, and I haven't had this property very long, so it's hard to know what it's gonna be like summer, winter, whatever. And I know some of it is kind of bottoms land. You can kind of tell. I do know that the creek at the end of the property is pretty damn full. I'm not really complaining about the wetness because I like the mud. I just didn't realize how much water it held. So I've got a ton of these little creeks that run through the property, and all of them are holding water, which I'm fine with. I ain't too worried about it. I just didn't realize how much water hung out down here. I knew it was kind of low-lying land, but I guess I just wasn't sure how much water actually hung out down here, and it's actually quite a bit. I'll ride around and show you a little bit of what's holding water and what's not. This is the feeder up in the woods. I got two of them. There's one on down the way to the right of this one. This is at my little four-way, and this little creek is holding, well, I say creek, it's just a run through, and I can tell by how muddy it is in the water that there's something moving in it. Now, I've already been around the property. I've been around here a little bit before I turned the camera on just to see what it was like. And there's one spot, I don't remember if I took video of it before or not, but it's a little run out, and it's got a big cypress next to the side of the property. And well, it's obvious it overflowed, and there are a massive amount of coon tracks and deer tracks in the mud. So it's a good sign, because I have yet to see a deer out here yet. That doesn't mean they're not out here. Now, the piles of corn that I've been putting out are gone, obviously, but it's been a hot minute since I put corn out anyway. So I'm filling up a bunch of feeders. I need to move that stick. I'm filling up all the feeders, putting out some corn. Of course, it's getting late in the season, and I still have not been able to get in the deer stand. And the two coon hunts that I did were on video. Y'all seen them. So I haven't even had time to do that. And if you know me personally, then you know I've got a really jacked up work schedule, and it's hard for me to get out here and do anything. Now this one's kind of deep. I say deep. There's 30 or 40 years worth of leaves in it. But it's sloppy, and it's that good stinking ass mud. It stinks real good. Now this is probably 6-8 inches. It's right up close to the floorboards on my side by side. Of course, my side by side ain't tall. Now you'll notice I just did a big loop because that feeder's right in front of us. So I'm fitting the head off to the left. That's going to take us straight to that other feeder. And y'all remember back when I cleared all this, you remember seeing it was all dry. It is dang near water from here on out. Oh, we got something flying. And it's kind of deep. It's probably 4 or 5 inches worth of water. I'm good with it. It's fun to play in. I didn't realize there'd be this much water through here, but ooh, that's kind of sticky. There we go. Now I'm pushing the wake. All in all, it's pretty fun. It'd probably be a lot more fun if I was on the four-wheeler and actually had some power behind these tires, because the little old mule, this ain't got much. She gets the job done for sure, but she still ain't got much. But you can see it's just water from here on out. one dry spot up here. But hell, I mean, these little runoffs through here are the only things holding water. You get off to either side, it's nice, hard, dry land. So I've already got all the feeders filled, corn put out and all that mess. I won't be able to get out here again for a little while, so they'll have to munch on what I put out and just deal with me not being able to fill them up again for a while. Anyway, we'll ride around the property and see a couple other things. See what it looks like after a bunch of rain, what holds water, what don't hold water. That'll help me figure out where I'm going to build, you know, what I want to build out here. I do know this mud smells good. Oh man. Yep, the other feeder's right here. So, anyway, I'm gonna ride on around the property and take a gander at a few more things, and if I find something interesting, well, hell, I'll just let y'all see it. All right, fellers, here's the deal. Oh shit, you're looking at the dash. You don't need to look at that. Oh, that's better. Alright, so here's the deal. That video was a couple weeks ago, and I'm gonna add this in here. I'm headed to the property right now, and there is currently a buddy of mine and a dozer tearing some shit up to get me a driveway built. I'm on my way now. When I get there, I'll assess the situation and show y'all what the deal is. But I'm headed there right now. I could have well, at least part of a driveway. There ain't no gravel. There's supposed to be a road cut. But we'll see what it looks like when we get there. All right, boys. Y'all see the truck? Here's the first part of the path. I got the chainsaw with me. Cut a few things off while he's doing this so he don't get poked in the face or nothing like that. See how this goes. Oh yeah. What I'm talking about. My boy Jesse getting after it. Jesse Hayes, I have to give a big shout out to him. He's let me coon hunt his property for years. Decent friends with his son. He out here on his little dozer helping me out. Appreciate that, Jesse. We'll get back to work. Give y'all an update in a minute. All right, we got a little section cleared out right here. Picking up a couple sticks that aren't worth trying to move with a dozer. Not only that, but there's a big old stump right there. He ain't running no D8 or nothing like that, so some of these stumps are a little out of his league, but that little machine is doing some quick work. I mean, awful quick. He got out here kind of early this morning. I don't know about what time. I think I talked to him about 7:30 and he was here. Of course, I didn't get here till about 10. But he has made quick work of quite a bit of this. So following him on down here. Today is just a day to get a half-ass road cut in here so that I can get a tractor, side-by-side, whatever I need to down in here to work on the property. Because my neighbor Tommy is a good man. He really is. He's got a road from the side of his house down the hill to the pasture there. And he doesn't mind if I use it, but to me it's a principle kind of thing. I don't want to be running up and down the man's driveway through his yard to get to my property. So this is going to give me access so I don't have to do that. Don't have to run through his yard. You know, to me that's just a principle kind of thing. So anyway, Jesse down in here just digging shit up. And run down here and watch him, make sure nothing hits him or nothing like that. Kind of watch his back a little bit. And keep on getting us some access into the property. God, I need a dozer. It is sticky as all get out down here. I hope we don't get this dozer stuck down in there. That would not be good. All right, I'm gonna cut some trees up. Fine operating by my boy Jesse here. Now, Mr. Muntz, you know who you are. you want to come on down here and do some work, well, you're more than welcome. I think you need to come on down and check this place out anyway, so the next time you in town, you hit me up. And Mr. Muntz, if you know where a little excavator is, I could sure use a track hoe. About time I buy one anyway. Oh yeah, Jesse's doing it now. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I'm gonna get back to cutting wood. I've watched long enough. Alright, y'all. You seen it. All the way through. Up here at the road, I got the poor Ranger just covered in mud, but she looks sexy with it on there. I can drive all the way in there now. It's a little sketch. Ain't no Honda Accord coming in for here for sure. The little Ranger put in some work, but I have a way down in my property. So awesome. Now it's gooey, it's slick. The little Ranger did it. I know Jesse did a hell of a job for me. I'll walk down in here, give you a little preview of what I got. It looks good. Now, just remember, this is a rough cut. This is just getting me in the property so I can do some work. This is by no means the finished product or the final driveway. This is just getting me in the property. And I'm not sure what he did. Hell, he's coming up out of here. Let me holler at him real quick and I will finish this tour. All right, back at it, right where I left off. Jesse's gonna load the dozer up. I'm gonna walk this right quick. Me and him walked it real quick, but I wanted to get this on video, show y'all what's going on. Now, like I said, this is just a rough cut. This is just to get me in the property. This ain't no final driveway by any means. There's still a lot of work to be done out here, but Jesse was gracious enough to come out here for just a little pocket change and help a brother out, and I sure do appreciate it. So I do have a road down in here, and as y'all saw, I got the Ranger down to the bottom, so step in the right direction. Now, because of the time of year, this is greasy as all get out, so it's not going to be much vehicle traffic down this until summertime. Now, this old red clay packs real nice, and once it dries out and I get a few vehicles and the tractor down in here and the box blade smooth it out a little bit, it ought to be right nice as a temporary road to get down in the property. So before, I don't think I ever filmed it, right in front of me there's a ditch. Y'all can see it. It was rather deep, and I actually had trouble in the side-by-side. I tried it with a dog box in the bed one night and it just wasn't having it. He has pushed quite a bit of dirt off in here and done a hell of a good job building it up. Now, eventually, I'll probably have to get a culvert right here to take up some of the space. And because we don't know how the water's going to run down this ridge, probably going to have a culvert right here. But that'll all come in good time. I got a road in here. So, y'all can see the deer stand. And if y'all watch the other videos at the farm, you'll know where that is on the property. And this is where the driveway is going to be. And we're not sure yet. Don't think we're going to take the driveway this way and curve in. We think we're going to dump it off this hill, but I don't know yet. So, but there's the deer stand. There's, of course, the property line next to the deer stand. And this is my way in and out of here now. So, I shouldn't have any problems getting the tractor in here. I should be able to get the Bobcat in here more than I'd be able to get the side-by-side in here and do some hunting. It looks quite nice. Now, we got rain coming in the next couple hours. It's Really don't know what time it is right now, to be honest with you. 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I think the rain's supposed to start at 5. So I don't know how bad any of this stuff's going to wash, but this is my way down, and you can see it runs, and that's basically the property line right there up until you get just past this where the deer stand is. You can see the deer stand right there. You can see it. So that's my way in, and believe it or not, the Ranger come up this, and I don't know if the camera does it much justice, but it's quite an elevation change from where that is, well, to where this is. But it did it, no problem. And once again, I've already told Jesse how much I appreciate him, because this is a huge lifesaver. Anyway, boys and ladies, and whoever else watches the Turtle Man, I'm gonna sign it off here and get in the truck and take my ass back to the house before it starts raining. I got a sick puppy dog at the house I got to take care of. But there's my road. God, I'm tickled with it. Anyway, boys, we appreciate y'all watching. Oh, and ladies, I forgot about that. We appreciate y'all watching, and there will be more to come. This is like I said, it's a rough cut. It's going to get me in the property to do some work, get some supplies in here to do a couple more things. But for now, take my ass to the house. I worked last night. I'm tired as hell. So we'll see y'all. Be easy.